good afternoon, folks. It is Friday, February 20th, and the temperature outside, I'm in the tractor right now, so you couldn't tell, but the temperature outside is 31 degrees, so just below freezing, and it's quite breezy. It's not super windy, but yesterday it was super windy. It's just a little cold. It's cloudy. Yesterday, even though it was windy, it was in the 50s, so this is really our first day that we haven't really gotten above freezing a whole lot, and it's going to be that way for now as long as I can see. A couple 40-degree days in there, but we're settling back into February from where we were, where it was 50s, 60s. But today, I'm going to clean barn, split a bale here first, which is what I'm in the middle of doing right now. And I'm going to clean barn, and then Lydia is over, and we're going to milk cows and have a herd check. So check if cows are pregnant, which cows are pregnant, and which ones are open. So cows and heifers, and we'll see how all of that goes. So stick around. I hope you enjoy the video. As we heard, I think that this pin here could use a little bit of grease. Also, this down here could probably use a little grease as well. All the grease points probably need some new grease. But very nice woods hayfield alfalfa bale. Very nice, very nice. Alright, I'm gonna drop the knife, grab the spreader, and get cleaning barn. Alright, probably shut that off. We're gonna head inside and get ready to go. Is it a cozy day, Gus? Cozy day to cuddle up in the bedding in the cart. Yep. Yep. That's good. Alright. Should sweep up these guys' food. Yep. And get them going. There we go. Alright, lights on. We'll sweep up these guys' food and get the barn cleaned up. I have to scrape the floor, pick up bedding out of their stalls, out of the gutter into their stalls, and then clean up all the manure off their platforms, flip a couple grates, and then I will be ready to flip it on. So let me start getting going on all that. Alright, the floor is cleaned up, the stalls are cleaned up pretty well. I picked out as much bedding as I can, kind of. It's kind of hard to get every last bit of bedding out, because you don't want to just be throwing, I guess I could have done a better job, but you don't just want to be throwing manure back into their pens. Not pens. Stalls! Anyway, before I keep talking, I should turn this on and get things moving. muddy right there next to the barn cleaner chute, just because we got rain the past couple days, at least a little bit of rain, and then the snow melted, so everything's just very wet, and it hasn't been prime drying weather. So yeah, that's just regular old spring stuff, even though it's not quite spring. But anyway, we've dealt with mud year after year after year, so it's nothing new. I'm gonna close that gate behind me, and then we're gonna head off to probably this front pasture hill is where I've been taking it, because the fields are a little bit wet right now to be hauling on. If I go in there with a full spreader, especially the narrower tires on the spreader, will sink down, make pretty good tracks in the field. So if I take it up on the pasture, that sod is a little bit tougher in the first place, and then if I damage that a little bit, that's pasture, it's not a hay field, so it doesn't matter as much. Just a little bit of snow still lingering in spots, probably that got a little bit less sun. Rounding bend, going up to this front pasture hill to haul it out. Running quite a grade here. It's hard for me to kind of show it. I'm trying to hold the camera as level as I can. But yeah. Alright. Turn up the hill. Now I know this little hill over here could use a little bit, so I'll probably haul out the rest of it over on this hillside, I should say. It's actually those signs right where the snowmobile trail comes through. It goes up into the woods over there. So if you're from the area and you ride snowmobiles, you may have been across our property. If you can recognize it. That's a nice view of everything. All the fields, our fields, and then neighbors. The farm down there, you can see Lake Koshkonong down further past. It's probably 5 miles away, a little bit more maybe. Maybe a little more than 5, I'm not sure. Around that. Alright, pretty much empty. I scraped it down, we're just getting that last little bit out. Now we're gonna head back down to the farmyard, and then I'm gonna park this, and it should be about time for milking and herd check whenever the vet shows up. So that will be coming up next. Already milking, Mama?
I'm trying to, but this thing that doesn't like to work at other places typically works here, but it doesn't want to work.
Huh? Gotta get positioned right.
Needed a reset.
Yep. Wizard. Here's the baby boy. Baby boy. We need to go out and get a couple of heifers, and oh, they're not there anymore. They went back out to the feeder. They're all the way out there. That's convenient. Anywho's. Lydia,
oh.
You have your baby.
She's sleeping. She's happy.
That's good. She's probably nice and warm.
I mean, I hope so. It's kind of cold out here. She's not complaining.
Well, this is the first time you've been on the YouTube since she's been out on this side of your belly.
Yep.
So, herd check. Can you explain the herd check a little better than I can?
Having a vet palpate cows to see if they're pregnant.
Well, that's about how I said it, so.
And also
simple.
checking other cows to see where they are at in their cycle. Like if we haven't seen them in heat for a while, just having him feel it out because he can tell if they're cystic or like if they're close to coming into heat, they just bled off, different stuff like that to help us know better when they're going to be any time frame of breeding.
Alright. Well, now that was a better explanation than I had before.
Because an open cow, it's not good. Unless they just calves, then that's fine. But.
Alright. We got Buttons in. Hey, Buttons. Yes. Buttons is a nice, beautiful dark girl. Yeah. Like some variation in the herd. She is a Jersey, just a dark Jersey, very dark Jersey. And we have Memphis Belle, named after the B-17 Memphis Belle. But she has horns. She's not mean though. A lot of people associate horns with mean, but not at all. Right, Buttons? Alright, and then the herd check has been going on in here while we've been doing that.
Sunday's my next cow. Alright, I have to skip and come back. She's 1.5.
There's not any classified info on the sheet, is there?
No.
How many do you have that are?
Well, most of these are just seeing where they're cycling.
Okay.
Awesome sauce.
Gina is pregnant. And then Esther, Lydia, Esther's pregnant, right?
Yes.
Esther, the fat cow I was talking about a couple weeks ago. She's pregnant, so she's gonna be staying around. Hopefully she loses a little bit of weight on her next lactation.
Pregnant, let's check that date.
Okay. Feel bigger?
Yep.
This one of mom's wants to know where she's if she's like,
That one was only 29 days.
yeah.
So Alana is
Bigger by how much? Like a month? 2 months?
Yeah, she felt like she was close to that 45, 50 day range.
Okay.
Alana is pregnant as well.
Yes.
Good, good.
And Rachel and Patty
And Esther.
and Esther. I already told you that.
Yeah.
She's a small seal on the right.
So are we checking on her?
Seeing where she's at in her cycling or if she's got a seal or anything like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, good news on both Buttons and Memphis Belle. They're both pregnant. Yes. Both pregnant Buttons. You're pregnant, you're gonna have a baby. You're gonna be a milking cow. Yes. You too, Memphis Belle. We usually just call her Belle. Belle and Buttons. You two can go back outside now. I'm gonna release you. They have a few more cows to check, I think. They have just a couple. So I'll check up with Lydia when they're done. See what all the results were. But I'm gonna get these guys going back outside.
So the 9 that we preg checked, including 2 heifers, 8 were pregnant. Abigail let us down.
Abigail let you down? Really? So Abigail let you down and Esther didn't.
Yeah.
That's something. Wow.
Both of my heifers are pregnant. Rachel and Sunday.
Rachel and Sunday. And that's good. Is Audrey still sleeping?
Audrey's still sleeping.
Sleeping away. Wish I could just
Sleeping like a baby.
Yeah. That's what she's supposed to do. Alright, well I have milkers on my last 4 cows, my last group. And so I'm gonna finish these guys up. I'm gonna take the milkers to the milk house, shut down everything in the milk house, and then I'm gonna feed these guys hay. But I think this is a good spot for me to finish off the video so I can focus on getting all that done. So, yeah, that's it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.